Hi everybody, welcome to another video on my channel where we'll be showing a 2-bedroom beachfront condo that's available for sale here in Cap Cana, Dominican Republic. The condo is absolutely gorgeous, fully remodeled, and possibly one of the prettiest units I've seen come on the market here within the last 5 years pretty much. So stay tuned and let's go check the beautiful apartment out. And guys, we're now on the inside of this gorgeous 2-bedroom apartment in Punta Palmera. So as soon as you walk in, to the right, there's a door that actually leads you to one of the bedrooms, or actually to the lockout unit, because this apartment has a lockout, right, with a separate entrance. I'm gonna show that in a moment. But besides that, of course, as soon as you walk in, given that this is a corner unit, there are actually windows also on the side in the hallway, which is not very typical. But here, because it's a corner, they were able to do it. And of course, that gives you a lot of natural light, right? So as soon as you walk in, without even the lights on, you got a lot of this beautiful natural light in the whole apartment overall. And it gives you the beautiful view, of course, to the beach and the pool from the very entrance. And coming out of the hallway, we're greeted with this very spacious living room, dining room, and kitchen area. So it's all designed in the open concept style, so it's all connected. So just to give you an idea, generally speaking, the kitchen is decently big as well. It does have a view of the beach as well, so they did put a window here right above the sink. So from here, you can look, actually, for what I'm seeing now, is a volleyball court right on the beach. So it's a beautiful view even from here. You know, if you're cooking, making dinner, you can of course always enjoy the view from pretty much everywhere in this apartment. One important thing as well is that this apartment was completely remodeled. If you look at my other videos of Punta Palmera, of other condos I've shown, not all of them look like this. So the owners here did invest quite a bit of money to freshen it up, remodel it, to make it look the way it does. And for this very reason, it rents very, very well on Airbnb and other rental platforms. And guys, moving on from the kitchen area, we're now in the dining area right here, again, which connects directly to the kitchen as well. We have a very spacious dining table, of course, as big as you would need, right, for a vacation home like this and for a rental like this one. Also, right here, we have a balcony, we have 2 balconies in this apartment. One is right here, which is a smaller one. It does have 2 chairs and a table, so you can, of course, sit here and enjoy your morning coffee with a view. But the more important balcony is located right next to it. I'm going to show you in a moment, that actually has a jacuzzi on it. And we'll see that in a second. Right next to this dining area, we have some extra storage on the side. This is actually where the washer and dryer is located. And as I mentioned, in the vast majority of these apartments in general in Cap Cana, most of them have the stackable washer and dryer, overall 2 units in one. And guys, continuing down the same area, here we have the living room with a beautiful L-shaped couch, which has a very beautiful off-white color too. In general, you will see pretty much everywhere that this apartment is very Caribbean, but at the same time very modern. So they have used these elements of blue, white, and gold throughout the condo, which is kind of what's in style right now. Now, also, I wanted to mention that this apartment has about 2,550 square feet in total, so it is very spacious. Yes, it does have 2 bedrooms, but because of the size and because of how big the apartments used to be built back in the day, it is very, very spacious, and you will never feel kind of that you're in a tight space like you perhaps sometimes do with some new construction. And coming out to the largest balcony that this apartment has, one of the 3 balconies this apartment has. So we have one over here, which is the smaller one from the living room, from the dining area actually. We have this large one, which is L-shaped and wraps around the entire unit. And then we have another one from the master bedroom as well. So quite a lot of exterior space, outdoor space, which is exactly what you would want, of course, in the Caribbean. Now, where this balcony wraps around is where we have the hot tub right here with the jets and the light over here. So it's a beautiful, beautiful hot tub where you can sit and kind of enjoy these infinite ocean views, beach views right from the inside of the hot tub. Now, if you follow me over here, there's actually an outdoor dining table as well. So for example, if you would like to, sometimes, in these rentals, there's also the chef service that you can get, of course, on top of the rental price. They can prepare food for you, and you can, of course, have lunch, breakfast, and dinner either outside or inside. So you have definitely a lot of options for that. And also what's present on this balcony is a barbecue. So what everybody loves to do here, of course, is barbecuing. So you can definitely do that as well. If you rent out this place, of course, if you own this place, it's definitely a good option. And let's head to the bedrooms of this gorgeous condo, so check them out. Before we proceed with doing that, I wanted to mention that the entire apartment has coralline stone floors. Of course, back in the day, this was used mostly as flooring in most of the apartments, in Cap Cana particularly. Those are really great. Again, to make them look nicer, you just gotta polish them and they look just like they did the first day. And they're very, very cold, which is, of course, again, what you would definitely want over here. So moving on and entering this first bedroom you're gonna see today, this is actually the master bedroom because it does have views of the beach as well. So from here, for example, laying in the bed, you can see the beach laterally because it's right there, and you have your own balcony as well, which is separated from the other one, right? So you do have some privacy if you do not want to be on the other one, the main balcony of the apartment. Here in the master bedroom, we have a king-size bed, again with gorgeous views from it right directly to the beach. And coming down this way, you will see behind me there's actually a little workstation that they built as well. For a reason for this, of course, is a lot of people that travel here do work from home. And of course, if you have the privilege of working from home, it's a beautiful thing. You can spend a lot of time here. So they did build this little area here with a screen monitor, so you can just connect your laptop and work, from here and enjoy your time here in Cap Cana. Right next to this, we have a closet space right here, so you can also hang some clothes. There's also a safe box, which is very common in a lot of Airbnbs. And next to this, actually, there is some extra storage, of course, but this is locked. So that is very common in a lot of units that are being rented. There's typically always one or two closets that are locked with a key, where the owners typically do keep their belongings, because when they come here and want to enjoy their apartment, of course, they would just unlock it and take their stuff. The master bathroom has two sinks, a shower, and actually a toilet that connects to the hallway from the beginning of the video as soon as we enter the apartment, because this way this toilet actually serves as a guest bathroom as well. And guys, we're now in the second bedroom of this two-bedroom apartment in Punta Palmera. Now, this is the one I mentioned at the beginning of the video. As soon as we walked in, if you remember to the right, I pointed out that there's a lockout unit. This is the lockout unit, right? So, of course, it's a bedroom, right? But it does have a full kitchenette here, and it has a separate entrance from the hallway of the building itself, right? So you can pretty much rent it as a completely separate unit. And it was done so, of course, because it highly benefits Airbnb and any short-term rental platforms too. In this lockout unit, we actually have two full-size beds. Again, done so because of rental potentials. You do want to have as many beds as possible. And here, actually, right behind me, you can see the full bathroom, the ensuite bathroom it has. What is very typical about this section of Punta Palmera, which is the one to the right, the older section, so to speak, all of them pretty much have this design where they have the bathtub that opens up fully. So you got these that open completely and kind of the view expands to the beach. Of course, that was done so you can take a bath and of course have the gorgeous views to the beach, even from your bathtub. Also, guys, just wanted to mention that the lockout also has its own private balcony, which is detached. So from the beginning of the video, we've been kind of increasing the number of balconies. I completely forgot it actually has 4 balconies in total. Quite a lot of outdoor space, more than you could possibly ask for. And guys, coming out of the apartment, I wanted to show you quickly the common areas of Punta Palmera, primarily the pool, which is absolutely beautiful. It has this amazing beach view as well. Punta Palmera overall is located within the Cap Cana Marina. Now, I've done several videos on the Marina of Cap Cana. I'm going to link them above so you can go there and check out the area itself. So you can, know more or less where it's located and all the other things there are to do within the Cap Cana Marina. And guys, that was it for today's tour of this gorgeous 2-bedroom in Cap Cana, Punta Palmera. As usual, I'll leave all the listing details in the description below. And if you have any additional questions, feel free to reach out via WhatsApp or email, as I'm always available via these channels. As usual, thank you guys for watching. I hope to see you in my future videos. If you have any suggestions on what you'd like to see next, make sure to drop them down below in the comments. And of course, make sure to hit that like, share, and subscribe button. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Have a great weekend, everybody.